Alright, second grade. So, at this point, your whole background should have some base colors on it. None of your gray paper should be showing. Again, your sky is 2/3 of your picture, and your ground is 1/3. So before you start to paint any of your over details, using your over detail painting technique, you need to make sure that your paper is totally dry, and that if you're touching it, that the paint isn't coming off on your fingers. So, okay, so I'm going to start out with what's farthest away from me. So in my picture, what's farthest away is a fence. So I'm going to go straight across, paint my fence. I'm choosing to actually show you guys how to paint a fence because a lot of people have questions about that. So then I'm going to go diagonally one way in one direction. Making sure you have enough paint, and then I'll go diagonally back in the other direction, starting from one edge, and it'll actually look like a fence. Some more paint. Okay, so that's my fence, and maybe I want to show the bottom edge here. And then sometimes fences have big poles, very few feet. Okay, so that's my fence. Alright, so next, you just start thinking about all the little details that are in your picture. So do you have, bases? Do you have people? Do you have anything? Because even though we're going to draw a person on top of this at the end, you need to make sure that your entire picture is covered up as if there's not going to be a person there. If you want to, if there's people participating in the community event outside, while you're in a group, like if there are people actually participating in it, you might want to include some of those people. If you need to draw on here, you can use chalk to draw, remembering that people are seven-head tie, and try to remember, first of all, U-shape man. Second of all, try to remember, like, are people actually like in an action? Are they stepping? Are they doing something? Or are they just standing still? Like, see this person? He's gonna be trying to grab the ball. So he's got like a big hand because he's got a mitt. Okay, and this person, so he's trying to catch maybe this ball right here. And maybe there's a person over here who's trying to run. So really show like the action of what's actually happening. People don't just have to be standing. Just use shape man. He's there to help you. So he's running. His arms are bent. His arm is bent. Okay. And if you have any, like say for instance you didn't want the ball to be there, you can actually just rub it out and it'll go away with the chalk. So you don't have to worry about an eraser. So that's the basics. Your whole background is going to be like an entire finished picture. Don't try to put too many details right in the middle of your paper though, because remember that you're going to be a person. You yourself are going to be in the middle of your whole picture. Okay, and if you notice your folds start to kind of go away, so at the end of class you can, if your background is kind of dry, just kind of bend it a little bit at those folds to make sure that they come back. You don't want to lose all of those. So, alright, if you have any other questions, let me know.